Hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever Tommy Jr. Bricks YouTube video. My name is Tommy, and today I'll be walking you through my top 5 LEGO Ninjago Kai suits of all time. Let's get into it with number 1. The good old NRG suit. I don't know if there was a better episode of Ninjago at the time. I mean, the build up to Kai finally getting his true potential, it was just great. And not only that, but the big surprise twist that Lloyd was the Green Ninja. I mean, what a great episode, what a great suit. I mean, we've got some great details. I love the printing on the helmet. I love this fiery lion emblem. If we spin around to the back, we get to see this pretty cool bursting effect, this energy fire burst from his back. Unfortunately, this minifigure only has a one-sided face print. It's really just the normal Ninjago Kai print, just with some red and some extra fire effects, but it is still a fantastic face nonetheless. I love the orange for the eyes and the eyebrows, the golden scars. Look at the way it shines, it's so great. Now moving on to suit number 2, we have a very underrated one in my opinion. We have the Avatar Kai suit. This figure has a lot of great qualities. It may be a little basic. It does reuse the same leg printing that's been used a lot throughout the Wild Brain era. If we look on the back, we have this great snake. I mean, the fiery blonde hair looks surprisingly great for Kai, if I'm being honest here. I love the red streak across the face. It reminds me a lot of when Kai was the Red Shogun in between seasons 3 and 4. I like that you can see his chest with some kind of tattoo, and the flames coming off the torso of the suit. And here we have a closer look at the Cobra Kai, get it, Cobra Kai, on the back of the suit. Again with these flames coming out of it, very cool, very nice. Now we're getting into the top 3. The next upcoming suits are all fantastic picks. Starting with this stone armor one, I mean, wow. Potentially one of the greatest Ninjago figures we've ever gotten. I mean, all the stone armor ones. If we spin it around on the back, we've got the nice gunmetal gray armor. And if you notice, the symbol on the back doesn't actually line up with the armor, which happens more often than you'd think. It kind of used to bug me as a kid. Did it bug anyone else? It's off-centered. And here he is without the armor, just so you can get a better look. One of the best Kai face prints, easily the most show accurate Kai face print we've ever gotten. Here's a closer look at that without the hair. I mean, compare that to the show face, that's perfect. A little basic, I wish it was double-sided, but you know, this figure is so great, it really makes up for it. Moving around to the back here, here's a close-up on some of the details back here, and I mean, it's fantastic. And now, the second best Kai suit of all time. Golden rebooted Kai. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is easily number 1. And you'd be right. I mean, look at these details. The gold, the flames, the red. It is easily one of the greatest Ninjago figures ever. And unlike the stone armor, it actually fixes the issue, and the lion symbol lines up in the back of the armor. How great is that? So satisfying. Oh man, look at that. The armor, the back, the helmet. I wish we got the rebooted half mask in gold, but, you know, again, beggars can't be choosers. Gotta be happy with what we get, and we should be happy with this beautiful face. I mean, not show accurate, but figure accurate, and it is a great figure accurate face. It is fantastic. I use it a lot of the time in a lot of my photos on Instagram, at Tommy Jr. Bricks. Here we have a closer look at the back. You can see the flames around Kai's lion symbol. Now, it may not be the most show accurate, but boy, if it isn't beautiful. This suit really is something. What an overall amazing suit. And now, the moment you've all been patiently waiting for, the reveal of the number 1 greatest Kai suit of all time is... I'm just kidding. Get out of the way and make room for the GOAT. The absolute GOAT. There's a lot to say about this suit. The classic ZX suit. This was, I don't want to say it was peak Ninjago, but I mean, this is just so iconic. I mean, the classic. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it. Now let's take a look back here. You can see that once again the symbol actually does line up through the armor, which again is just always nice. Just another reason to love this suit. And there's so many. I mean, the maroon arms look so nice. The gold accents look so nice. And we have the generic Kai face, of course, one we've had for years. Here's a closer look at the back without the armor on, so you can see the lion symbol, a little buckle back there. I mean, this was pretty good for its time. I feel like it holds up fairly well. Definitely a little simple for today's standards, but it still holds up fine. And if you take a look here, you can see those throwing stars, and I love those little subtle gold wisps of fire maybe on his armor piece. I think it looks great. It's just so iconic, and I have so much nostalgia for this figure. Posing it over the years, taking photos with it. This is one of my favorites. One of my earlier figures in my life. It's so great. Classic Kai. You can't beat it, and that's why I think it deserves the #1 spot. And that just about wraps up my first ever YouTube video. I'd like to thank those of you who sat through this and made it all the way through for supporting the content. Please drop a like and subscribe. And if you liked anything you saw here today, be sure to check out my Instagram and my TikTok at Tommy Jr. Bricks on all platforms, where you can see a daily feed of quality LEGO Ninjago content headed your way. Thank you everybody, and I'll see you next time.